welcome to the Python lab today. And today we try to do the practice on the new topic that is the dictionary in the Python. So today we try to discuss about a new topic that is dictionary. So we try to use a dictionary in the Python. So we try to learn this topic today in the Python. So what is this dictionary? So dictionary is a very important data structure, basically, which has key and values. Okay, so which has some keys and values, just like a hash table or associative array in another languages. So we can use a key and value example. We try to create a first dictionary here. Create a simple dictionary. So you can create a very simple dictionary very easily. That is important. So let's try to see. First, create example grade. This is a simple variable if we talk. Okay. Now put assign variable, equal variable. And then after you can give a very important symbol or brackets, that is curly braces here. So here you can see it's a uh, declare of declaration of dictionary here. Okay, so this is the declaration. So here in this bracket I can put keys and values, but let's try to see, because it is a beginning, so we can just simply declare. And then after you want to put the items or elements of dictionary, whatever you can see, so we can add it. So what are, because I told you items can be only two, keys and values. So first of all, call the dictionary. This is the dictionary name. You can call it by the name. Okay. And then after you can use this off bracket. This off bracket, you have to put the key. Example, you can take an example math, because we are going to create a grade dictionary, and we can put the subject. Subject is a here just like a key. Think about, you can take any other example and assign the value. How we can assign the value? Example A. So now I can set the grade of math. Key has A, and grade English has B. Just the only example. And last subject you can take science. Here again you can give example, let's see, C grade. So please try to see, I try to create a simple dictionary, and going to be add keys and values easily. Now time comes for print it. So what is the dictionary name? Very easily, can you see right now? I can print dictionary keys and value very easy. Can you see right now? So math is the key and A is its value. Can you see, this is the key and this is a value. So guys, in this way, you can easily create a dictionary, empty dictionary, and you can add the data based on your requirement. Okay. Important is to understand we can use this operator, not operator. This is the bracket. Actually, bracket, you can use these brackets. So if you remember, in a tuple and in list, we use a different brackets. Please have a look on the previous data structure. That is important to know the difference between these old data structure in the Python. Okay, so now what we can do here, it is created. Now I wanted to use some method a little bit, because it is easy to use right now. So now we can call it very easily. Now you want to print the keys, because keys here, so you can use a keys method actually, which can print the keys of the dictionary. And we will see what are the keys, because I told you that we can do that. One more method, we have values. If you want to see the keys, you can check out the keys very easily. Okay. And if you want to, one more, which is important, items. Mostly we use most of time these to check out. And now you will see what's the difference here. You can see by the output here. Please have a look here. The first, it will show the only keys. Please see, this is a dictionary keys. That is, we can say the left side values. Okay. And here, these are the values. What are the values? A, B, C. These are the grade actually. And what is this items? So item, that means it will just print the key value pair. Can you see this is a key and value pair? Okay. But can you see this bracket here? That means it looks like it is a simple tuple. So we can say it will print the key value pair as a tuple. So here you can write here uh, key value pair as tuple. And here simply values, and here keys. Please try to see. I hope guys you can get it. So you can create any dictionary, and based on your example language, Russian to English, and example Italian to English. So please try to do that, and you can create it and you can do that very easily. So that's why we use the dictionary for conversion purpose. So guys, this is the way you can use. So here, these keys and values and items, these are called the functions. So these are called the functions, or maybe you can say the methods as well. So methods, we can say is better to use the dictionary methods. So these are three important dictionary methods. Okay, it can help us. Now let's try to do one more example. Convert dictionary to list. Is it possible to convert any dictionary into list? Yes, it is easy to do that. Very simple. You can always, I told you, great. So call the dictionary first. Then think about, do we have in any function, inbuilt function in the Python which can help us to do that? Yes, we have a list here. Okay, now you say we have a list. So after list, what you can do, you can give the keys here. Okay, so list function can have the parameter grade dot keys. So here you can also, because it is a function over here, can you see this is also method? This is a method and list is a function. So practically in the list function, I'm calling the dictionary methods with the help of dictionary. Okay, so what will happen here? So let's see here what we can do. We will see the output here. Can you see here? Right now, you will see here. It is just like a converted into the list very easily. So it is very easy to use that. And similarly, you can check with the values and see what happens. Values will come out. Yes, values are coming out very easily. And similarly, you can try with the items. Let's try it here. Can you see right now? So here you will see this is the tuples here, but it comes in the list here, list form. So list function can help us to uh, transfer, or you can see the convert dictionary into the list here. So that is important. Sometime you can use it. It is very easy to use. Okay, so now let's try to do more here practice. Okay, so now let's try to create a dictionary when we are creating it. Let's see a good example, phone, because dictionary very important if we have a real world example address book, phone book. So I wanted to create a phone book. So here I told you, but here this time during the creation of the dictionary, I'm going to add key and value. So you can add a key and value. So phone book example, the first name of the student or maybe customer, whatever the journey here. Okay, and here you can give, but right now you should give the colon, not equal. Okay, so you will give the colon here. Okay, just like in the previously, if you see, we use the equal assign symbol. So if you want to add it, use this way. Otherwise, as a professionally and directly, you can create dictionary very easy. So now what we can do here, give the phone number of any phone number you can give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So here guys, if you see, I created a one key. So you see, this is a key and the key has this value. So I'm considering the phone number as a value and name of the customer is just like a key. This is I entered only for the one guy, right? So similarly, you can go with the another guy. You can give any name example, Rocky here. Okay. So now you wanted to give one more example. Let's see, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Just a random value you can give here. So now this way you can also create a dictionary when you wanted to add at the time of creation. So these are the keys and values. And if you want to add more, do that. So the moment I think it is okay, now the time comes for checkout. How we can check out? Just calling the name of the dictionary in the print function. Now you will see here, I can easily print out. So previously I show you, you can do that. First create a blank one and later on you can decide the keys and corresponding values. But professionally better to be used directly here in the during the creation of the dictionary. Then it is a good idea to use that. Okay, so this is called the creation of a dictionary. Till now we are able to create the dictionary in different two ways. Okay, and now how to say access. Access mean to say use. So now what we want to use here, so you want to access the any value by the key actually. That is important. So every time you wanted to here always call the dictionary. Okay, so this time example, this is a good idea, phone. So we are going to open the phone book again. And in the phone book, what I want to call, so can you see, put this off bracket, just like a array indexing, if you remember. But remember, dictionary don't use the indexing. Okay, that's why we will put here a key. So we can access the value by the key. So you can check out, right? Click, you can see we have it. It will show you automatic. So practically key is working as index. Okay. So example, Johnny here. So now it is very simple. Now it will access the first key and key is the name Johnny here. Okay. And let's see what will be the value come out. The phone number of this guy will come out. Okay. So similarly, you can go with the another key and so many keys as you want. Okay. Okay, and here you can also try one more. So this is the way, but professionally, you can use a method as well. So side by side, I wanted to tell you because it is important to use. Always call the dictionary, and then you can see we have a get method of dictionary. So now here you can give pass here it will not show you automatically because it is a method of a dictionary. Then you should put here the real name of the key. Can you see right now? So you can use a get method. Okay, so let's see what will be the output. Can you see? So guys, you have it two options. You can directly using the key. So I should say with the help of key, I can print the value. With the help of method, I can print the value. So you have two options which you can use very easily. Okay, now I hope you can get it. Now let's see, add a new member, customer, item, element, whatever you want to think. So how we can add a new member? Okay, so previously I show you this is the way of adding the way. Okay, so what we can do here, we can add it here, but depending upon your dictionary. For me, phone is the dictionary. Okay, and here you want to give a new name. So example, you want to give the new name, whatever you want to see, example, Bob. And here you can give the phone number here. Okay, contact number, you can give example, any something like that. Okay, so let's see, is it added or not? So we can easily print the phone dictionary and let's see, is it updated or not? Yes, it is updated. So practically it will add, just working as a append in the last. So we are not able to append in between, right? So that's why dictionary always in the latest version, it is less like a ordered actually. Okay, so it will help us to add a new member of that. Okay, now let's try to use a one more. Remove any one member. I should say member, element, whatever you see. So now if you want to remove any element, so what you can use, you have a two options. First option, example, you can use a very important, can you see, del statement. So del statement is help us to remove the key. Okay, so key from where? From the dictionary, and you have to give the name of the dictionary, right? And then after, which key you want to delete. Example, you can select from the first, middle, or last. So let's see uh, this journey. Right now, what will happen? So this key will be removed very easily. Okay, and you want to verify, you can verify with the again calling the dictionary and try to do that. Can you see right now? So from here output, it is removed. Okay, so this is the first way. And here you can try with, so del is also good, you can try it, but otherwise I told you dictionary has some method. So method you can try with the example here, phone. Okay, and if you want to use, can you see here we have your options. So better to be use pop. So pop just like a push and pop stack, if please remember it. So pop can help us to move. So here after pop method, you have to pass the key again. You can give any key, example Bob. Okay, here, and try to see, is it happen or not? Let's try to check out. So can you see last in dictionary, I have only one element. The name is customer, or can you see this is the name and the key. So first it is removed. Okay, in the first time I remove the Rocky. Second time I remove the Bob. So guys, you have two options, del or pop. Okay, so you can try it, but it is also possible to remove everything. So what I want to do, I want to remove everything. So here, remove all members. So remove all member. So how we can remove all member? So very easily. So what we can do here, let's try to, what is the name of dictionary? Example phone. Okay, now use a clear method. Okay, so clear method can help us. Now you will see what will show. It will show the null or no. Can you see? No, nothing is there. That means it is a, and now if you want to print it, let's see what is the name of phone. Now what will happen? Blank. So my dictionary is empty. That means you can use a clear method very easily to do that. Now I hope you can get it. Okay, so here we are done. Okay, now we can also use a copy functions. How we can copy a dictionary very easily. So it is very easy to use that. So example here, let's say create a new phone book. New phone book. So this is your new phone book. And if you want to, just like a variable here, this is a new phone book, and then call the previous phone book. This is a dictionary. This is a dictionary phone, and dot access the copy function here, method here. Okay. So now you will see what will happen here. Now try to print the new one. So it will automatically comes into your system, new phone. Okay. Now try to see the result. So this is the first dictionary and this is the second, same as a copied dictionary. Okay, so guys, this way you can do that. Basically, it will create a new object. New object is a new underscore phone. Okay, and here you can understand because in this example, I use a simple string. So we can consider as a independent, both are independent. So these two dictionaries are independent. That means if you want to change in anything, it will be not reflect on the others. So let's try to use example here. I wanted to show you. So suppose you want to update a new dictionary. So here, what you want to do here. So first of all, let's see, you want to put a new member here. So new member, what you want to do, example, here you can see new guy example, show me here. This is only a random name, you can give it here. And then you want to give the name example 56 here, and any number, phone number you can give. So you see here, what I did, I added a new customer and phone number in the new copied dictionary. Okay, and now try to use it very easily. So you can do that. Here we can do first dictionary, and this is the second dictionary. Okay, so here we don't want to use it. Okay, and here no need. So here I wanted to print. Can you see? First dictionary has not changed. Only the new dictionary which I created has been changed with the new member. So that means both are independent. So later on we can discuss about the shallow and deep copy. It is different. So we will see when we have a another data structure inside it. But the moment try to understand, this is a very simple copy dictionary. Okay, so you can do very easily this way. Okay, so here let's see. I hope it is done here. Okay, now let's see what we have, a new method update dictionary. So how we can update a dictionary, for if you want to update a dictionary, so you can do it very easily. So let's see. First of all, I wanted to see example. You will again first create it. So new phone here, and here you can see the previous one, and we can use a copy here. Okay, so let's see. Suppose this is my new copy dictionary. Here, what I wanted to do, So suppose in this new dictionary, what I wanted to do, example here, let's see, I wanted to print first here, print new phone, and let's see here. Put it here. That will show you here, right? Can you see right now? So you want to update anything. So better to use that. How we can update it here. Okay. So now if you want to use a update, so very easy example here, I will call the dictionary again here, and in the dictionary, I will call a method update. So update method can help us to update the keys and values very easily, but consider as a different dictionary again. So in this bracket, so you have to be use the update, but because I told you it works as a separate dictionary, that's why we will use it again, this bracket. Okay, so think about you are fitting or fixing the new dictionary actually. Okay, so which you want to do example, this is your choice here. So let's see, give the one guy example Rocky. So you can take a middle element or first element or whatever you want to do, which element, which key you wanted to update. So example, in this case, I wanted to update this Rocky customer. Okay, this Rocky customer I want to do, and here, don't give the equal here, use the colon here. Okay, and then after, give the new name example. Here you can give a something like a new phone number. Okay, and then after, try to check out, is it done, or what is the new phone book, this one. Okay, you can see here. Can you see right now? I easily updated actually the phone number of the guy. Okay, so previously it was this phone number. So it is very easy to do that. If you want to update the value of any existing keys, it is very easy to do that. Okay, so this way, guys, you can do very easily. Okay, so now let's try to see one more here. Nested way to use dictionary, I should say. Okay, so now, is it possible to use a nested structure of a dictionary? Yes, let's try to use example country. Okay, so you want to create a dictionary that is the name is the country here, and then after, what you want to do, you want to create a structure here. So let's try to remove it here. So here you can remove this one. Okay, so now here, so let's try to see, first of all, you will create a outer dictionary, because nested you have a outer and inner. So what I wanted to use, I will first create a outer dictionary. Example, any country name you can give. So in this example, I am giving the first key of as a outer dictionary, UK, and I know what is the value of this. So I can see this is a like a capital here. Okay, but previously we'd do that, but here right now we are creating a nested structure. So we'll use this bracket here. Okay, so this is looks like a nesting here. And here you can put a example capital 1. Okay, and here, what is the capital 1 here of this UK? I can see this is suppose London, right? So now try to see, this is my first outer dictionary, that is the UK name, and inner dictionary, this is a sub dictionary, you can say capital 1 and London here. Okay, so I think it is done. Now I can put a comma here. Okay, so now you have to create a one more dictionary. Okay, so as the outer member actually, right? So here what we can do, give the new country name. Let's suppose German. Okay, so suppose German. So here, so you can see this is a German here, and then you can see uh, again the inner dictionary here for that. Let's see this time you can give capital 2. Okay, and here you can give capital name as a value. So guys, look here, this is a value. London capital is a value. Berlin, it is a value. And capital 1 is a key. Capital 2 is a key. Okay, so capital 1 is a key of a dictionary UK. Capital 2 is a key of a dictionary German. Right? So try to see how we can do the nesting very easily. So in this way, you can take more and more countries and more keys and values. So I think it is done. So we are we can do it is done here. You can write here example outer. Outer is okay. So we can see the outer UK and Germany. It just like think about, and here inner guys are inners is capital 1 I think, and capital 2. Okay, think about that. I think it is done. Now the time comes for print. So what you want to print, let's try to do that. Print the dictionary very easily. Country, it should be in the system here, and check out. Yes, can you see I'm able to create a guys nested structure of a dictionary. So please try to see. So this way you can do that very easily. But here, if you want to do the specifically any keys and value, very simple. I told you in the beginning, you can do that with the help of this bracket, off bracket. After off bracket, you can see which keys you want to do, which dictionary you want to do actually. So example, German, this is a actually dictionary here. And then after, obviously, you have to be use the one more bracket here. Okay. Now what will happen here, because German has a which key, so I should say capital 2. Please see the spelling should not be any issue. So I think capital is okay. So you can do that, and let's see what it will give to me. Berlin. Okay. So similarly, you can do with the another members or another dictionary. Okay. So guys, this way you can do the nested structure in the Python very easily. Okay, I hope you can get it very easily. Okay, so this is a guys nested structure, and now what I wanted to do, let's see one more practice here. So here, what we can do, suppose if you remember, we have a last some recording, we use tuples, if you remember. So now I wanted to use a tuple as dictionary. So tuple as a dictionary value. Basically, is it possible? Yes, it is possible to do that. So practically, I wanted to use a tuple right now, because I told you tuple is a immutable. That means immutable. That means cannot be any change after creation. If example list has immutable, so that is important to use. You can take example. Let's see student. This example is good because student are everywhere. So suppose here. So here, what we can do here. So you want to create a student dictionary, and let's say first of all give the first key, because here I am giving the string actually, right? So here What is the name of the student should be? So consider as a value. Example here, check. Simple example you can take. And here you can write here, it's my key as string. I should say it is okay. Now I told you I wanted to use now a tuple here. So if we want to use a tuple, example, date of birth of the guy. So what is the date of birth? So tuple use it. So tuple will always use this braces. Okay. So in this braces, you can write example 2005, and you can give any number, example 10 October or something right here. It's tuple. That's all. Okay, so now you can see it is done. Now let's try to print it. And what happens here? Here you can see student here, right? And we can print that. Great. So I'm able to print the two members of dictionary. First was the string, and this is the tuple. So it is also possible to use that. Okay, so guys, I hope you can do that. And now, example, right now you wanted to use a specifically any tuple. So if you remember in my last sessions, we did that. So how we can do that here? So use this one. Okay. Now what will happen? Only tuple will come out. So further, if you want to go, because I told you dictionary has no indexing like 0, 1 something, because we use the key. But in the tuple, if you remember, we can use the indexing like array 0, 1, 2. So here you can also use it here, maybe 0, right? And let's see which value come out. Great, this value is, so can you see we are easily able to accessing the tuple value very easy. Let's see what value will come out. This will be the day, example 3rd. So will come out. Okay, so guys, this is the basically way you can use it. This is like a tuple as a value. Okay, this is very easy to use. Now, can we use the list as a value? So here I can write here list as a value. Yes, it is possible. And what we can do here, just change it, because list has a different structure, different brackets like this. Now it is good. Now we can see it is a list. Okay, so everything is the same and nothing, just to change it. Now can you see the syntax structure is changed? Now it is a list here. Okay, previously it was the different brackets, that was the tuple. So we can say easily that list can also be possible to make as a value in a dictionary. Okay, so now one more in the last bit I'm going to do that. So is it possible to use a tuple as a key? So now I will write here tuple as dictionary key. Okay, so now I wanted to tuple as a dictionary key. This is okay. And now what I wanted to use here like this. Just wanted to use that like this. Okay, now just I swap it actually. So now okay, now you will see this is actually my tuple, but this time it is acting as a key. So left side I always told you this is a key and this is a value. But now if you want to print the value, always we use the key. So how we can use the key here? This is the key. Okay, so can you see Python showing that it is proved tuple can be the key. So practically question can ask you, tuple can be the index value in the dictionary. Is it possible? Right? So let's try to do that. Yes. So can you see date of birth is coming out this value? Okay. So this is the way, guys, you can do the practice. Similarly, you can do your own idea, your own samples, your own examples, and you can do the practice as much as. Okay. So now in the end, to going to sum up the lab for today. Today, what I did with you guys here, so we discuss about the dictionary. So in the dictionary, if you remember, I'm told you that dictionary is an important data structure that have the key pair, key value pair data structure, key and value like a hash table or associative array in other languages. Okay, so it is mostly used for address book or contact list, something like that. So always use the brackets I told you, and it is basically a mutable type of structures here. You can change anytime. You know how we can add, we removed or something, and it has no indexing like a list of tuples. And we also see keys, how to use a key, how to use a value as a tuple. So first task we did with the empty dictionary, and we try to do that, and then we use the how to print the keys and value with the help of methods. Then we try to convert a dictionary into the list with the functions very easily. And then you will see we did the dictionary with adding the data on the declaration time. So then we try to use a show how we can access the elements of the dictionary. There are two ways I show you. So get method will help you. Then we try to add new member like a name and phone number. Then we try to remove the any element from anywhere and remove all. It is was also possible. Then we try to use the copy. Okay, then we try to update it. Then we understood how we can nested the dictionary. That was important. So then we discuss about tuple, number, string, value can also be the dictionary part. Okay, and list also we saw, can we use as a value? Yes, it was done. So we also see tuple as a key. Also, it was possible due to the immutable property. So side by side, I wanted to tell you what method I use today. Get method, which can take any value, okay, which can get the value for the key. So keys will give you the all keys which we printed. The value will print it, values method, and items will give you the key value pair as a tuples. Okay, and update we use that. I put the syntax. It is important to keep in mind. Pop will also use that for remove the key. Clear will remove all the methods, and copy will return the shallow copy. So shallow copy we will use later on. Just try to see understand this Python. So guys, I hope you can get it, this dictionary data structure. I hope it can help you. If you have any query or question, you can write in the chat box and I try to help you. And today I try to cover the maximum operations, which is a professional way to use in the Python. So thank you very much. See you in my next lab with the new topic. Bye bye.